Hello and welcome back to Dabnica. Right, so it's now late winter, the third day in late winter, so pretty much in the next game day is going to be spring. I have been busy, as you've probably noticed from the start of the video, chopping a lot of wood, trying to get as much firewood as possible. All the actual, probably should put the map up, there you go, all the actual sell points that I've got for firewood are all pretty much empty now, so we can sell the 6 pallets that I've got done just over here, and we can make some money. That's the aim anyway. And also the sugar beets, they didn't ferment into anything luckily, it's just a storage point, which is what I thought. So they all need carting pretty much today. The price is not adjusted. I've been keeping an eye on it and it's gone, if anything it went up. It's the second day in winter and now it's just gone slightly down. So I think it's probably going to follow that trend and then come back up. So we're going to sell it. Probably not going to get much for it, to be honest. It's I wouldn't say it's been worthwhile in the end, but which is why in the next pretty much season that I'm going to have, so next harvest, I'm going to go with soybeans, because I've figured out in pretty much all my playthroughs at the moment that soybeans are really good for making money, especially if you've got a straw me mod on there. So we're going to go and do that, but the aim is to buy this field over here if we get the 60,000, and I also want to try and do something else, but it really just depends if I get the money. I think I need 26 for that, so we're going to need, yeah, fair whack. So it depends where we're at after we sell the soybeans and all the firewood. But what I want to do with these fields here, because they've obviously had sugar beets in, they do need ploughing, as you can tell, the fields that I've done. So what I'm actually thinking of doing is completely ploughing all the way across here, making it a big L-shaped field. All the way down there and then down here, completely getting rid of this entrance area here, just have it as like I said, an L-shaped field. We'll plough it up and then we're going to do soybeans in this big L shape, and I think that'll be good. We'll also sell the straw, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this in the TridentZ editor, and this is going to be my entrance. That's the plan. So if we can get the ploughing done first and get the field shape set, I'll then get rid of this area, and I think that'll be nice. It'll be like a good entrance area coming into this, and then we'll eventually hopefully have some, maybe some small shed, and you know, anything that we need can all be fit in here. We'll keep this middle part over this side of the road as it's going to be for, you know, buildings or anything we want, and then this side we can pretty much use for grass. That's the plan anyway. So I think the first thing we should do is jump over here. So as you can probably tell, this is what's left. There's a lot of actual sawdust or wood chips lying around. A few logs, but I'm full up. So yeah, I've actually gone through, chopped away quite a lot, to be honest. But it was needed. Definitely needed to do it. So the money's actually at 36,000 because when I was around about here with the trailer, I went around here, cut back in, and it kind of sold a tiny bit. So we've actually gone up a little bit anyway. But only a few thousand. I think I was at 33, so it's put another 3,000 in. So let's go and sell all this. Now I can't remember the best place to sell. I think what I'll do is I'll start at the first place because I always found that that was pretty good. And we'll see what kind of money we get. Hopefully it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be good. Try not to drive into it. Well, we've got 10,000. And then we've got another 10,000. So here's hoping we get another 10,000, and that's pretty much going to bring us to where we need to be to buy the field. Well, that was a little bit down, but we need to... Yeah, we just need to get rid of this last one. So let's go and have a quick drive and sell this last crate. Right, so we've just got to another sell point. Let's just go sell this last one. To drive all that way just for this one pallet. There we go. So that's another 4,000. So we're at 65,000 now, which is where we want to be anyway. So I think we should just go ahead and buy this field. This is the one that I'm going... Yeah, I've decided to go for. I think it's the best, pretty much the best one. I mean, that's got a better yield, 110%. But a lot of it is grass. I kind of want this one to just go around and make it bigger. It's a shame really that that is actually 95%. It's more silty clay. See, that's a good one. But yeah, I think when we've made it this L shape, it should be, yeah, it should be a good yield. So we're just going to go for this one. Eventually we will buy all 4 around, so we will get 70, 82 and 81. Right, so there we go. We've bought our first official field. So we're definitely making progress. Right, so what we need to do now is just head back, hook up to the front loader, and start selling these sugar beets. I'm expecting, I'll be honest, probably about less than 10,000, which is a shame because it's taken a long time to do all that. And what I'm decided is I'm not going to do any more sugar beets because it's just not, it just doesn't pay off with the amount that we're doing. So I'm going to sell the equipment that I've got for that. And I'm also going to sell the planter for that because we really just need to get another style planter. We need to get a harvester as well. Tool can be done. Some reasonably priced harvesters, but it probably means that I'm just going to have to keep doing some firewood throughout, you know, the year, which does take a long time, so you definitely earn it. I mean, doing that firewood to get 6 crates, yeah, it took a while. This tractor can probably do with some fuel soon. We've only got £3,800 now. It's definitely taking a hit buying that field, but I am glad that we've got our first official field, definitely. So let's just quickly go fuel this up because it will need it, and then we'll attach to the front loader, and then, like I said, we'll go and start selling these sugar beets. I might, while this is fueling up as well, sell the stuff we don't need. So definitely don't need them too. We don't need them anymore. And I think I'll sell this. We'll keep the cultivator and pretty much everything else. But we may as well sell these, so let's quickly do that. Right, so we don't need that. £247. I know it's not much, but everything, you know, every little helps when you've hardly got any. And then 1,355 is pretty good. It does plant soybeans, but I think we can get something bigger than that. I really do. Here's hoping anyway. There we go. Let's just have a quick look to see if there is anything. We need seeders, I think. Yep. So that's 13,000 at 3 meters. Second hand, it'll be a little bit cheaper. I will search for some mods if there isn't anything that's obviously standing out straight away. 17,000 is a little bit dear, but these here, I mean, that'd be a nice size. 8,000 for 3 meters, which is better. 7,500. 6.5. So they are reasonably priced. I mean, that's 6,000 and it's 6 meters. I mean, that probably is the way to go, and it only requires 60 horsepower. I think that so far is the standout one. Well, at least we know if we get 6,000, we can buy what we need. Right, so anyway, let's start loading this up because it's important that I get this sold. And we might be able to make a start on the plowing, which will be good. I think it should probably only take one load because there was only a full trail load when I finished off that other field. Let's just have a quick look at the place we want to go. I think it's the railway transport. I'm sure it is. That's why I marked it. Sugar beets 140. Railway transport, which makes me think that we might just be able to take a straight road down the railway line. I'm going to try it. It might make more sense, might be easier for us, because this is probably going to take, I'd say 6 trips at least. But if we can drive down here, then it'll be a lot simpler. So I am hoping to get a cow shed. That was my idea. I think getting some milk obviously will be good income. I know it probably won't be as profitable straight away, just because of the fact I won't be able to give them all the feed types, but we could give them silage. It's still a shortcut, this is. It's like a direct route. So yeah, I did want to get one. I did find one that was really good, fit pretty well in a certain area for 25,000, but the only issue was it could only hold 15 cows, but I thought it was, it was a good starting point. So maybe it's still an option. It's just getting the 25,000. Right, so I just about got here. Kind of got stuck on the railway line. I had to lift the trail up a little bit. It was getting caught. But this is the first load, so this is going to give us an idea of what we're going to get. Now, like I said, definitely don't expect much. I mean, if we were selling as much sugar beets as what's in that pile, I think we'd have a different story, but yeah. Yeah, so we're probably going to get around what I thought, which is about 8,000. So, yeah, it's not the best, but it will give us a good start, I guess, to get the soybeans in the ground. Right, so what I'll do is I'll put this on a quick time lapse doing the trips, because it's going to take a while. Definitely going to take a while, especially if I've got to do 6 trips for minimal money, let's be honest. It's hard to get motivation when you see such small amounts. It really is. And I know I can make so much more by doing firewood, but we've done it. We're going to have to sell them now that we've actually gone through all the work. There'd be no point in making them. There'd be no point in growing them if we weren't going to sell them. So as much hard work this is going to be by doing 7 trips, we'll just have to crack on with it. Right, so welcome back. It's now early spring. I decided to just do half of the sugar beets, so I did 3 loads in total. I'm just going to go and take them, probably when it's the best time to do it. There's no rush with them. It's not like they're going to go off or anything, and yeah, the money's just not amazing, so I thought I'm best crack on with setting this field up for the soybeans. That's what I really want to do. So I'm just going to first of all do the boundary that I want it to be. Good thing about it as well, we can use this tractor, which I do like. So let's allow create field and then we'll go around. I'm going to make it hopefully a little bit bigger than what it was before. Don't want to miss bits like that. Should be alright. And we have got a good tractor now as well. So this should, yeah, they should find it pretty much straightforward. The only probably issue we're going to have is the fact that it's not the biggest plough, but it's not small as well. It's an okay plough, this is. So it's probably not going to be the prettiest, but it'll do the job. That's what I'm thinking. So we're going to go straight over that bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to round it off a little bit here. I could get rid of that tree. It's something that we could possibly do. But I think it should be fine just going round. Just turn the light on. I know it's not dark, but just turn it on a little bit just to see what it looks like. Now, soybeans pretty much is definitely going to make us money. We don't have to worry about that. That's a fact, especially with the straw that we're going to get as well. Well, the one thing I don't want is that message to pop up like normal saying this is not your land. So we need to try and keep it within our border, and I think we're all right at the moment. Yeah, this is going to take a while. It's nice to have a proper size field though. Now, I don't like to do 2 time lapses in a video, but I think in this video it's going to have to be done. I will try and get as much of the ploughing done as possible, but like I said, it's probably going to be on a time lapse. Some of it is anyway. But we'll do the boundary, and then we'll just get an idea of how long it's probably going to take. From that, I mean, the speed we're going now and the size that we're actually doing, it is going to take a while. So we can turn that off now. The good thing about it is these trees and stuff I can get rid of when we get some more wood pallets for the firewood. So what I am actually thinking is I might go in a pretty much a straight angle now to the corner of the field that I've already done there, and then I think that should be fine then. It should be a good size field. Strange shape, but it'll be a good size. I am thinking about that blue trail as well that I started with. I don't really need that anymore, so we could sell that. And the other trailer that we've got obviously is a lot bigger than that, and we've got another one just there that we put the pallets on. So there's no real use in that anymore. I mean, the only thing I can think of is it does hold animals, but we can always get them from the trigger of like the cow shed or whatever we decide to do in the end. That rock's probably going to play a bit of a problem. Go a little bit wider on there. I can still see a sugar beet popping up. So what I'll do is I'll have to go a little bit around this one. And then we can now finish off and go back on ourselves. And that's pretty much going to be the boundary of this field. I think it's, yeah, it's a good shape. Good size field. So what we'll try and do is just widen it a little bit over here so it lines up. Don't know if I missed anything there. I think I might have just missed a slight bit. Bit of a ditch there, so we might have to come back and go the other way on that one. Yeah, it really doesn't like that bit, does it? We'll have to tidy that up and go. I haven't got it on ×5. Yeah, I'll have to tidy that up and probably go the other way. I mean, if I go down, I don't think it's going to catch it. We can try. Yes, it has. That's good then. So let's see if it does it over here, where there's that little ditch. Just about, I think. Let's just have a look. Yeah, we can just about make it out. If we just remove this stuff. There we go. So you can just about make out the boundary of the field. It's a good sized field. It really is. It's more, you know, there's more to it now with us adding these bits on, making that our entrance. And it is just the start pretty much of what we're going to do. That's how I'm seeing it anyway. So what I'll do is I'll crack on now and I'll try and do as much as I can. I don't know if I'll get it all done in this episode. I might just try and get like at least half of it done. But yeah, it's hard for me to, because obviously with it being quite a big job, it is hard to get it all done in one episode. But I do want to try and get as much done, just because with all my other series going on, it's hard for me to throw out more than one episode, pretty much a week on this. So, but I feel like we've definitely made progress since we started anyway, which is always good. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a second time lapse in and get as much of this done as I possibly can, and then I'll cut back in when I'm maybe about halfway, possibly more depending on the time, and then yeah, we'll see how it's going.
I'm sick of lying here all alone and nearly sleepless at night. I'm honest, it's boring. 1,000,000 demons surrounding me, picking a fight. It's toxic. You were the best I ever had, but every second you were screwing me over, and now I'm done with it. I guess that there was no surprise. Deleting you out of my mind. Isn't it iconic? Standing on the front line, steady going forward without knowing the direction. I need to be
Right, so I've decided that that's probably enough in this episode of Plowing. We've still got quite a bit to do, but we are progressing nicely, and this is going to be a good size field, especially when it's full with soybeans. But I am contemplating removing this tree. Might obviously get some firewood pallets, because like I said, we've still got pretty much this cell point, and I think we can fit some more in that cell point as well. But I think all these ones are full, even though this one here is saying that this one we can put into it, so that's a bit strange. Maybe because it's gone to the next day and it was winter. So yeah, we've got like 3 cell points that we can sell for some more firewood, which is pretty good. But I might sort it out anyway. But yeah, like I said, I'll leave the plow hooked to the Fiat. And yeah, we'll finish it off in the next episode. We're in no rush now, because pretty much the only things we can do at the moment is plow and then wait for the 10 degrees to plant in the soybeans, and then we can also do some firewood. So everything else is we're pretty much yeah, stuck with, because I've got no grass at the moment. Yeah, no grass at all. So our main focus is pretty much to get this field ready as soon as possible. But yeah, it's going to be a good size field. Let's just have a look up here. It's going to be a good size field, and hopefully we'll get a lot of money from the soybeans and the straw from it. We might be able to get a nice little cow shed, and we can start making some money from milk. But I'm going to leave the video there. So as always, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps my channel out. And also, if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos on Farming Simulator. See ya.